was a Dr. Phil Bueller, wanted me to investigate him further. Let's hear what he told my producers a few days ago during the skills shoot, where he requested to stand during the entire interview. He claimed sitting just might affect his fertility. Take a look.
For the past 8 years, I've been a private sperm donor. In turn, I've helped singles and couples start a family and realize their dreams. Some have been so happy, some have referred to me as like a modern-day savior. I don't feel like I perform miracles, so to speak, but I have felt women pregnant that was told by doctors the chance of being pregnant was very slim. I have what you would call super swimmers. About years of potential client, and somebody contacted me to possibly help them out. So I gladly donated to about 100 different people. I fathered 14 children and another 11 on the way. These kids live in 11 states in the United States and even Mexico. In some ways, I'm kind of like Superman from Kent. You know, I got my day job, and at night I grow my cake and become like a cannabis salesman. So I've traveled all over the United States. I've traveled to Europe. I've been to Sweden, making donations and different samples that women need. So what about here is my website where women and couples can go and get some fertility advice on how to get pregnant. A lot of people are interested in my services. Listen, if you want to contact me. Typically, we'll email, we'll text a little bit, and we'll just talk about the process, and we end up meeting up. There's two ways we can do this: artificial insemination, and the other is just naturally through sex. So artificial insemination, typically they'll take a cup with my sample and then they'll inject it. This is a 10 millimeter syringe, so typically they would suck up the sample and the female would use for conception. I think usually sex is the most effective way to get pregnant. There has been a couple of times where the woman did want it to be romantic through, something like the boyfriend experience. I've had some women at the end, after we're done, they like to cuddle or they like to talk and get to know each other more. I don't charge for any of my services because it's not about the money, it's about helping them out having a child. So I feel like I'm definitely better than a sperm bank. You have clinics switching out vials, you got different embryos switched around, then you also have these grandpas going around impregnating patients, and no one wants to get pregnant by a grandpa. Come on, it's like going to grandpa. In my eyes, and clinically, fresh is way better than frozen. I'm 10 times better than a fertility doctor because I've tested all these things. I know what supplements to take, what lifestyle choices to do. I know pretty much way more than any doctor does. I would say I'm probably the #1 fertility expert in the entire world. And I can say that confidently because I actually do get this woman pregnant. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for the applause.
Well, I'm glad you're willing to sit for this.
Well, I had to.
Yeah, you do. So you say you're the #1 fertility expert in the world.
I would say I probably am. I've actually tested these theories and stuff, and whereas fertility doctors, they just look at, research articles where I've actually read the research articles and I've actually tested theories.
Well, you made a lot of statements. You said, I have what you would call super swimmers.
Ah, yes.
Fresh is way better than frozen.
Of course.
I tell all the moms if the kids become millionaires, they need to give me $1 million.
You know what? I think that's a fair trade.
So you've got a whole list of do's and don'ts that, like we were talking about. So let's take a look at you giving us a guideline of the do's and don'ts.
I would consider myself an extremely fertile guy. There are lots of things I do in my daily life to stay very fertile. Diet plays an extremely huge role in my fertility. Since I eat a healthy, organic, very healthy diet, my sample is very strong and I'm able to have a high success rate compared to the sperm banks. I got spinach, I got broccoli, organic. If you're watching, eat spinach if you want your guy to get you pregnant. I don't really eat meat. I do eat fish once in a while because when I was in London, I had 4 pregnancies in a row, so I had like canned tuna and stuff. Here's my supplement stash. Oh, this good here. I got vitamin C, I got vitamin E, I got zinc, vitamin D, B12, multivitamin, and a few other little random ones. Where's my cup? Then you'll get my cup of water. I got my cup. I use a tin can. This is just temporary. This is a temporary cup. It's my temporary cup. It's my own cup. I take about 20 supplements a day, and that will help me get my super sample. So for another woman, and we wanted to have a baby, but I wanted to find out private donor.
I met Kyle through a friend, but he's got this website where there's conception details and information about fertility and how to contact him. I got ahead to him. He certainly knew a lot more than I did. What I liked about Kyle was he was very smart and he was kind of goofy, and his About 2 weeks later, I took a pregnancy test and I was pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, I was very happy. It was something I always wanted, and Kyle helped me make it happen. Since my daughter was born, I've started a new relationship. My husband Jalen and I have been
Look at
together
this.
for 3 years. She's actually the first of my 3 children. I've got another little boy who's 2 and one on the way. I'm 6 months pregnant. We're so excited.
I have a house of 5, so many personalities. We have a beautiful little family. Melanie and I have raised Kari together. I've been there ever since she was 6 months. The fact that I did not father Kari does not bother me. I still treat her as my own. She's a daddy's girl, and so I look at her as such.
Kyle and I have kept in touch, but he's really not involved anymore. At the moment, Kari doesn't know about Kyle. I was waiting until she was older to understand it fully. With Kyle, I'm very grateful for him and the service he provided. I couldn't even begin to imagine my life without my daughter.
Our little baby girl Kari is the world to me. That's my only daughter. She's a queen to me. I call her my princess, but I'm just preparing her for the future. That's my baby. I love her.
Well, it's good to meet you both.
Dude.
So, Jalen, how do you feel about meeting Kari's biological father for the first time?
It's actually good to meet you, and I'm glad that we're here.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too, and thanks for raising her. I mean, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you know that?
Oh, I see updates and everything.
We have like a group chat with a bunch of other moms, and we'll send pictures and videos.
All right, and has Kyle been involved in her life at all?
They've never met or anything or talked, so not much.
Now, you actually want Kari to meet Kyle. Why?
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen sooner or later, and
My,
didn't plan on finding her as she got older, so.
my question is, how come she didn't get a man that looked like her husband to father her child? Why would she get an? This is some simple stuff, man. Self-hating at a level.
Now, biologically,
And then break it down on that calendar.
but
I've just been involved in
it's your child, it's yours. Take his best.
But I tried to. I've already met quite a few of my kids, and
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know, I can see they had the 2 girls on there earlier that were on this on Dr. Phil, 2 women, and I don't know if they were LGBTQ. Sound like it was. My thing about it, the whole situation is like, why didn't the black couple get a black male, if her husband can't produce? Why would you get a dude? I don't understand that one. But this is this is the craziest thing. Boy, should make the social media right here. Check this out.
Oh, yeah, I think the idea of this whole concept is something that she doesn't have the constructs for and doesn't have the understanding of what that means, and I think that would be potentially confusing for her at this point. Joining us today is Dr. Charles Sophie. Dr. Sophie is a child and family psychiatrist. He's a member of the Dr. Phil Advisory Board. He actually met with Kyle over the weekend to do some other kinds of studies. What's your opinion?
Well, I mean, I think you're not understanding fully, as Dr. Phil said, her emotional and mental capacity to support these kinds of concepts, but also you're going to disrupt and have a fallout. She's going to get disrupted in her relationship with your husband. It's going to make her question, who were you in a relationship with when you had her then, if it wasn't him? Why did you have her when you
Exactly.
Conceptual that could take a child and turn them upside down and
Exactly.
make them go in another direction. when
Exactly.
they already have a stable life.
At that level is something I would recommend against, but it's your child, it's your decision.
Right.
You do whatever you guys think is best. Absolutely.
Can I chime in a little bit on this? So just give an opinion. I just want to give like my side about it a little bit. I've already met quite a few of my kids, and
They're not your kids.
okay, I met quite a few of the donor children, and see, this is the thing. I understand, like, you may say, well, she may not be able to comprehend it, but it's also, a lot of times these moms want their kids to know me as soon as possible, because then they won't have to feel that regret, like they never lied to them. It's kind of hard to explain, but the kids I've met,
It's not hard to explain if you know what you're doing. You have no more idea than a goose where this child is developmentally at the age of 3. You just know what you want, and what you
Exactly.
want is not in my top 100 considerations. My considerations are what's in the best interest of the child, but I'm not interested in explaining that to you because you don't get a vote. I'm interested in explaining it to you guys and you guys deciding what you want to do, and you can think about it at the break and decide what you want to do. We'll be right back. Summaries this season.
That is crazy, man. I never seen anything like that in my life, man. I mean, someone, it's one thing, I could see the lesbian couple, there was a lesbian couple before it. I can see they were 2 white females. And I can understand that one female wasn't fertile and everything. But why would you get with them? You're a black couple. Why could you just mix it up? It's just like the guy was saying. They gonna want the child gonna grow up want to know, well, who is her daddy? They didn't really think this through, man. And as a husband, man, that dude, I'm sorry to say this, that's some simpish move right there. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in the world. It's one thing if you adopt children, but man, it's like you got some black folks got some serious self-hate issues. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that, but they got some serious self-hate issues. It's like, why would you even do something like that? I mean, if she's fertile, why? But it's just that, dang, so she couldn't have a mixed baby, so she gonna go out. So I guess she wanted a mixed baby in an all-black relationship. So basically, it's almost like she slept with them, but only through tubalization. So basically, that's about as bad as having an affair, laid up with somebody, and you you slept with them and knocked up their wife. That's basically what that couple did. That's basically in a nutshell. But yeah, I was just, man, I can't believe the husband, man. Man, it's like, how can any man would do that? I mean, at least get someone that looks similar to you, to your family, man. But it's like, wow, wow, you got some black people, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. All right there, ladies and gentlemen. But I just thought I'd make a video about this. But yeah, this is titled this the sperm donor, a white sperm donor with a black couple with a white sperm donor. Oh Jesus! He got 33 kids. Man, if he was black, he'd be labeled as a deadbeat dad. He got 33 kids. And I guess one way, man, just imagine the dudes got to pay child support behind that. They probably mad as hell. It's just some crazy stuff, man. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, this is James. I just wanted to show you this video. You guys take it easy. Be blessed till next time.